Anthony Joshua decided not to give much of the game plan away by just moving around and shadow boxing with children and young fighters from his Finchley ABC home. The club that he really credits as making him, and the coach, Sean Murphy, who he looks at almost like a father figure in the gym. A few years ago, he even gifted him a personalised Range Rover for all the hard work that he'd done. He didn't give much away in terms of his questions and answers inside the gym. He says that he has no emotions, that he's here for business. We know that he feels that maybe Dubois has disrespected him. We know that in that face-off at the launch press conference, he was really insulted and threatened to smash a chair over his head. But now, he looks like he's all business. We had some time with him on Monday, and other outlets have had him since. He looks really relaxed. He didn't want our 20-minute interview to end after 9. With Dubois, I've been surprised by how calm he looks as well. This is a young lad who's always struggled with interviews and being asked questions and having to express his opinions. It's not something he wants to do. The only times I ever used to get more than a couple of syllables out of him was when he talked about his little brothers and sisters. But here, around this fight, I think he's coming out of his shell. I think he's saying a lot more. I think he's adjusted to it. He's been to Poland and faced 60,000 Ukrainians when he took on Usyk, and he's handled defeat and criticism. There was a crazy question asked to him in the ring about how he looked much heavier, but to me, we was close up to him on Monday night. He had a black tracksuit on. For me, he looks trim. He's a 17-stone fighter. Sometimes he goes a little bit over that, but to me, he looks really trim. And I wouldn't be surprised if on Friday he's underneath that. He's sub 17 stone. You look at Usyk. Usyk dominated AJ for 24 rounds, and he did that around 16 stone. If he's the benchmark, if Andy Ruiz, who also defeated him, who was smaller and faster, if his team believe that the blueprint to beat AJ is speed over size and power, even smaller guys like Jermaine Franklin and Carlos Takam have annoyed AJ by being small and fast. Saudi Arabia, the Riyadh season, Turkey Al Sheikh have added 3 professional fights, almost like undercard fights, to the workout here tonight. They trialled it in LA when they did Riyadh season there, and they've reproduced it here again. Cameron Vong, Chris Congo and Adam Hamid are the 3 home fighters, the Brit names that you would know, that are taking on journeymen tonight. And they've let in the fans for free as long as they applied for tickets to keep pushing the brand and keep pushing that Riyadh season. On Thursday is the main press conference, so we don't expect to get too much access to the fighters, but they will be sitting in front of the cameras, and I'm sure that the presenters and broadcasters will be trying to goad them and get the last few drips of entertainment and trash talk out of them. And on Friday at Trafalgar Square, that's where they'll finally weigh in and we'll strip off, and we'll see the size difference and the height difference and the difference in confidence when they have to stare down each other for the final time before they meet in the ring.